Alright, there you go. Hello, hello, I'm known as Oxida Genome, and welcome to the Twilight Zone. Welcome, Sangloon. Congrats on 10 streams. 10 streams, jeez. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Mark Bada. Welcome, Greywind. Welcome, Jeff. Congrats on your first blood, and also happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. But yeah, welcome everyone. How's it going? I hope everyone is doing well. Um, I'm doing alright. It's a bit of a
Good.
yeah, it was. That's fine. It was a bit nuts the past couple of days. Had to deal with a bit of chaos on the home front, but that has been dealt with, and everything is going well. That's all I'm willing to say. As for my game dev endeavors, not so much because of the whole chaos thing. I really couldn't do much aside with game dev, and I did want to do a Silk Song stream last Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I think it was last Tuesday, but I really didn't have the energy to do it, so hence why I had to cancel it on that day. But I am going to try at least on next Monday for Real Silk Song. Other than that, I'm doing fantastic. So yeah, today uh, I'm I'm gonna go right back with the game dev. But first, there you go. There's music. There's visuals. Alright, I don't think the music is too loud, but it should be fine. Please let me know if it's too loud. But yeah. Um, I really don't know where I can go from here and at this point in game dev. It's not really game dev, it's just me following along with the bunch of tutorials, and hopefully I can match something that looks like what I had in Unreal Engine. So instead of this bloated engine, I'm gonna rebuild everything from scratch in Unity, which is a bit more lightweight and should have better, what's it called? Better documentation. I guess we have to test that theory out. Can I at least? Alright, that works. I can move. I can jump. So movement works. Can I fall off of the? I cannot. Oh, right, because there's no gravity. Uh, hmm. I really don't know how to proceed further from here. Also, I can't look up. This sucks. I need to be able to look up. So I guess we were just gonna tinker with this base until I can figure out what to do next. I really don't have a solid plan for this. I just went into this Unity blind in hopes that it would just click, but so far, I mean, it kind of clicks. I know how to navigate through the engine, but I don't know how to make thing happen. Maybe what I can try, from what I remember, is the play controller that I can mess around with. No, wait, this is the script. I need the input. Hang on. Where? Oh, where did I put? Oh, there it is. Look, movement. That's a movement. Okay, you guys can't see this, but I do have like a different window open. It says Player Controls Input Actions Editor. It only has WASD and nothing for the sticks yet, but I remember writing something down for the input controls for the controller, but I don't have anything written down on PC. Oh wait, maybe I do. Hang on. I wonder if this shows up. I might have to hide this away. Okay, I do. Oh. Alright, so I did wrote this down for the last stream, but maybe... Uh-huh. Did I do anything with controls, I wonder? Nothing. Okay, yeah, I didn't write anything for controls. double check. No. Assets? No, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna... I've written this down somewhere. So, I did take notes in a physical notebook. And this thing is a couple of years old at this point, like at least since 2022, older, I think. Let me check. Maybe this one. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the paper. Probably not. Alright, let's check. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. I found it. And I'm gonna try to translate that directly into Photoshop. This way. Let's call this controller page. Oh, what a mess. Also, how are you guys doing? I don't think I've ever said before, did I? I think I have. I can't place this book anywhere. I'll, where did I place this here? Yeah, good enough. I think I'm just gonna look at it. Alright. I think I've scribbled a Pro controller as a base to work with. Because here's the stick, and here's the D-pad. Then there's the left bumper and left trigger. There is the right stick and the face buttons. This is a shitty controller, but it'll get the job done. Oh man, this really is a shitty controller. Okay, so I'm just shooting the shit. I really don't have anything planned for the day. I'm hoping to at least make some progress with the game, but I really don't think I'll be making a lot of progress. This is not me putting myself down, but I'm just trying to be realistic in what I can do at the moment when it comes to programming at the very least. Okay. Let's try sketch this out. How did I do up and down? Oh, that's how I did it. Okay, I see. Maybe a controller scheme is a bit tricky because I don't usually play in controllers. It might be helpful for people who do. There you go. I'll have to do. Alright, so this is going to be movement. This is going to be camera. Camera. Alright. And this is weapon slots, so I might have to recreate this. What if I just do this? Actually, it's kind of like a bit thinner than that. It'll do. You can just make it thicker like so. And maybe a bit more thicker. Something like this. And I can just duplicate this. This is the button that you've pressed. And these represent selecting weapon 1. Actually, why is it so thick? Weapon 1, weapon 2, weapon 3, and selecting weapon 4. Actually, wait, but then which one would it be? Oh, I never thought about that. The thing is, these are for equipping weapons to your shoulder buttons. So if you pick up weapon 1, it'll be on. I don't know if it's like on left bumper or left trigger, or something like that. But I forgot. Did I look for that in here? Swap shoulder buttons and face buttons as optional. I think slot 1 and slot 2 would be the triggers, and slot 3 and 4 would be the shoulders. Okay, or bumpers rather. If you want frame of reference, look at our core commands. Might have to do that too, yeah. But my game has like a very different approach to weapons, because you can set them up in arms and shoulders. But I might have to take a look at it. You know what? Sure, I'll take a look at it right now. Which armored core? There's like many. Controller layout, maybe? So maybe this one. Wait, can I? No. Okay, there we go. Okay, no, this is very different. It does say hand weapon, shoulder weapon, right hand weapon, right shoulder weapon, but it doesn't say anything about equipping them using the D-pad. But I did have. Wait, jump ascent? That's A. On my control layout, it's Y. Controller or continue. So I'm trying to make this as neutral as possible, so it doesn't use like Xbox controller layout or Switch controller layout. It's gonna be this button is gonna actually, maybe we should do it like that too. Actually, put it. Here's good. This button is gonna be ascent / jump. Then this button is gonna be descent. This button is gonna be boost or run. was thinking maybe put it on a toggle or something, but I don't know. But it's something to keep in mind. And this button is going to be... Oh, yeah, this is going to be the tackle, or grab. I had that working in the Unreal Engine version. Arguably the most important button. Does that make sense? I sure hope it makes sense. Otherwise, I might have to... What's it called? Give people the ability to remap controllers. Or button binding. Go. Alright, thinking. Let's put this up here. This is gonna be weapon 1. This is gonna be weapon 1. Equip or drop. It's gonna be the same for all of these. So that's gonna be weapon 1. And this is gonna be weapon 2. And this is gonna be weapon 3. And this is weapon 4. I really don't know if this would make sense. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. So weapon 1 would be left hand, weapon 2 would be right hand. Weapon 3 would be left shoulder, and weapon 4 would be right shoulder. Left hand. Right hand. Left shoulder. Right shoulder. Yeah. I might have to remap this, or give the people the option to remap this. Did I cover everything? Movement, camera. Oh, right. Clicking the stick. I think that's also a an option. Let me check. L3, which is left stick, is interact. And R3, or right stick, is special. Or I can swap them out. I think I sketched out like this. It's clicking in the stick, or pressing the stick itself, which is L3. And there's gonna be R3, which would be something different. Like interact or call or something. And R3 is special. Like a special attack where you alter or something. Or maybe you can like swap them out. I don't know. But this is the base that I've set up for the controllers. As for keyboard, it's WASD, there's space and control, there's shift. R is grab or tackle. And Q and E are the shoulder weapons, and left mouse button and right mouse button are the hand weapons. But I might have to give people the option to rebind them. Man, it's tricky. Okay, wait, is this actually showing up on stream? Because I can't really see. Okay, it is showing up. Okay, thank goodness. Let me put the notebook away. Because now I digitized the content, more or less. Okay, first foremost, I'm gonna see if I can make movement work in the game. Pull this back up. Hide this. Yeah, sure, hide it. Also, by the way, if I suddenly disappear or the stream ends, it's because my PC got overheated for some reason. I already did some precautions so it wouldn't happen, but you never know. I got the cooling paste, but I don't know how to reapply it to my CPU, so I'm gonna hold on to that until I'm ready for it. Okay, let's see. Movement Wessets. I do need something for flying. It's alright for WASD movement and left stick movement for the gamepad. Actually, wait, maybe I can replay this in here. Add binding. Pass. This is for WASD. It's gonna be left control. Oh wait. CT. Wait, what? Let me delete this. What the hell? How do I add more? Well, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. That's the problem. Maybe we can try something. We gotta be very careful with this. I think it's this one. I don't see anything and it scares me. I gotta put this back. Okay, it's back. Yeah, it really doesn't show up on screen. Can I add a key? Okay, there we go. Add action. Oh wait, that's like. Huh? Okay, that doesn't quite work as well as I thought it would be. Action map. That doesn't work. I gotta pull up that YouTube video again. How did he do it?
Our camera needs a follow target.
Does it show? Oh, it does show up.
Choose our dummy camera. We want some move function after we add everything up.
Set one most
To our new velocity
system.
using a ternary operator.
I think it was this guy.
Let's start by making our input system. Create a new folder under Final Character Controller named Input. Then inside that folder, create new input actions, which is all the way at the bottom of the list. Double click it to open it up. And now what we have are a few different
Yeah,
menus.
that's what I'm looking at.
You can think of this as a set of actions. The first set of actions that we're going to make have to do with player movement, or more formally known as player locomotion. So we're going to name this player locomotion now. Now in the next menu, we have our specific actions. These are actions like jump or WASD movement. So let's change some settings on our first action. I'm going to choose value for action type and vector 2 for control type. Then let's name our action movement. Now there's a convenient feature built in here that allows us for movement input. So if you click the plus icon, we can
I'm watching this 2x
I'll next
speed.
select WASD, and you can now see that there's 4 different binding bindings for our
Oh,
movement
wait, that's how
keys. We
that
assign our
works.
movement keys to each one by selecting path and then typing the key that we want. And for whatever
Wait, what the hell?
built in here that allows us for movement input. So if you click the plus icon, we can create an up, down, left, right binding. I'll name this one WASD, and you can now see that there's 4 different bindings for our movement
Okay, but what
keys.
if I wanted to add
We can
more
assign
buttons?
our movement keys to each one by selecting path and just kind of here. We can create and the most compelling reason for us to use this new input system. We can create a new set.
Okay, wait, let me try that instead. Add binding with 1 modifier, or add binding with 2 modifiers. Maybe something like that? Got something in my eye. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see, add binding, add up, down, left, right composites, add binding with 1 modifier. I think it's just binding. Path, let's see. Usages, no. Gamepad, joystick, mouse, pen, pointer, other. Wait, what? Nothing. That is weird, huh? Binding with 1 modifier? Okay, I don't think that's it. The hell? Maybe it's add action, then I can button interaction process. No, nothing. Add binding. Okay, there we go. I think I see it. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't say control. What the hell? Control keyboard, yeah, but which one? Can I specify which control button? I mean, maybe I should just type in left control. No, it just says left stick / down Xbox controller, but that's not what I want at all. No, wait, there it is. Left control keyboard. Alright, I got it. Okay, new action is gonna be called No, that's not what I'm gonna call it. But welcome, Ferdman. Good to see you. I'm doing game test. You can't see it, but I'm opening up in a different window. I guess I could do screen capturing, but I don't want to risk showing something on screen that I don't want it to show. So for now, I'm just gonna, well, say out loud what I'm working on at the moment. But it's good to see you nonetheless. This is gonna be a very slow burn stream. Just me trying to get back into game dev. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna stick to Unity or stick to Sandbox, a different engine. But I'm in a weird spot where I'm just keep swapping engines. I don't know. I'm not feeling Unreal Engine at the moment, so I'm just gonna try a different engine until I give up. There's gonna be vertical movement. There's left control and then there's space. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. Ah, whiskey! No, you're not supposed to be. Oh goodness. Hello, I'm known as Sexually Genome, and welcome to my humble home. Of the horror games, fun games, to art streams in between, and thank you for the follow. Of the horror games, fun games, to art streams in between, and right now I'm trying to get back into game dev. Damn it, whiskey! Why? It was supposed to be like a quiet game dev stream, which is be working on something, but okay, hang on, give me a sec. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Also, happy birthday, Whiskey. It's good to see you. You were doing some chatting over the Twitch.tv/Whiskey Project. Go check her out. Also, yeah, Cliff. Where's the? There it is.
If nobody has any objections, I believe I might be of service.
Hello, Cliff. Good to see you. Lazy this move. Ah, okay, okay. For you, Whiskey, this one. Well, there goes my stream. Thank you once again for the raid, Whiskey. Raiders, if you need to be somewhere, don't let me keep you and do take care of yourself. Have a drink, have a food, have a nap. And yeah, thank you once again for the raid, Whiskey. Also, sorry for not being there when you read out my kudos thing. I literally got called, but I think you already saw that. But yeah. Also, I see your redeemed Duke Moose. God damn it, fine. I'm not gonna do a wolf transformation. Well, actually, screw it. Let's do it. Those animations. Oh yeah, Duke Moose just redeemed something. It's gonna look like this. Thank you for the wolf redeemed Duke Moose. Also, this might be a bit much to take in for the people that see me for the not time. There's a lot happening, I get it. To put it into context, every time when I... Not that. Every time when I get raided by someone, I show one of these animations, and it happens to be that at least 3 has been shown so far. Oh, thank you for the swag. Also, thank you for letting... Oh, no, that one. Thank you for letting me know about the you-know-what. Thank you. So, yeah, I do custom animations. I work on game dev stuff. Actually show you the game that I've been working on for a while, but I'm thinking of switching over to Unity instead of Unreal Engine. So far, let me put it up so you guys can see what I'm working on. The Kid Whiskey could have worked. Yeah. Thank you. I didn't know what to say, so I just said what I was thinking at the time, which was the tank crew shenanigans in Cyberstan. That was a lot of fun. Alright, time for showing what I've been working on for the past couple of years. Come on. Oh, wait. There we go. Also, look. I put Whiskey's Morning Star in the game as to test it out. Does it actually show? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I'm actually pretty happy with how this... Oi! Hang on, yeah. You! Kill that thing. Yeah. So, to test out my 3D modeling skills, I decided to use this as a... What's it called? A benchmark prop. Literally the Morningstar carrier from Whiskey Star Sector mod, and I managed to put it in 3D. Like, it's not great, but it helps me a lot in making more of these. Like, it's not really a good 3D model, but it works. Look, these pixels are stretched all over the place, but it doesn't look too bad. Artists, game dev, and Giga Chat, many of yeah, absolutely. Also, check this out. I think Whiskey is off to sleep. You can talk to Whiskey. She's in the tower, in the comm tower. Keep in mind, this is placeholder text. She's actually not going to be in the game at all. It's just me testing out very... Don't worry about the text. I just put in some placeholder. You want to go eat? Okay, good. Perfect, even. I am planning on adding a... what's it called? A dialogue system with animated portraits and everything. It's a bit jank, but at the moment I'm trying to put all of this in Unity. from the movement, from the character portraits and everything. Because Unreal Engine, as powerful as it is, it's not really light. Big stake, yee. She won't actually be in the game at all, he says, liar. I mean, wouldn't that be like copyright infringement if I put whiskey in game? Or is there no copyright protection on her at all? Maybe. Well, unless I get permission to put her in my game, then yeah, sure, I'll put her in the game. Also, I can equip 4 guns. Just let me get rid of my guns. Let me put these 2 on my shoulders. Oh boy. Wrong button. Okay, there we go. They're homing missiles. They're really weird. They make like very extreme turns, but I'm still working on it. Armored Core game, holy shit, that'd be... my main inspiration for this is Zone of the Enders, but here's the fun part. I never played Zone of the Enders before. I just saw gameplay and how it looks, and I thought, oh, I want to see more games like that, and so I went and did it. Turns out making video games is extremely difficult, but you know what? I got this far, I'm not gonna give up yet. I probably really shouldn't be switching engine, but I don't know. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. But the AI in this is really jank. Like, they get stuck to each other. Like, look, they're supposed to be, like, walking around, but they don't do anything. Let me, try something. There we go, I can kidnap someone. And just smack him against a wall. Pop. And if you do that, you can steal his gun. And I really want to build a whole game around that idea of you don't have infinite ammo. If you run out, you have to steal a gun from a mech. This whole thing is jank. You can even just like pick someone up and god damn it. Or use him as a shield. It's not exactly easy. You might have to change some stuff. There you go. Wait, how do I... There we go. It's on my shoulder. You can decide if you want to put it on your shoulder or in your hand. Put this on my left. Yeah. Jank step 1 can always smooth it later. Absolutely. I'm gonna... No, wait, not that one. Yeah. Still trying to figure stuff out. But I'm most likely going to switch engines and see if I can recreate the basics in Unity. If Unity doesn't work out, then I might have to stick to Unreal Engine. It's mostly just the models themselves, and I think I can make it work. But yeah, can I reset this? I can. All right, everything's reset. What it also could do is have them follow me around. There we go. Look at this. This is like it's called Gradius, where you have these turrets following you around in a shoot 'em up game. Still, it's a bit jank. The mechanics are running great. Gun stealing using enemy mechs as... Oh wait, it kind of cuts off. A sec. Let me read chat for a bit. A shield's a pretty good system, but it's really difficult to get it right. Maybe you shouldn't be worried about balance, just as long as it makes it fun. Let me check. What else did I miss? If you have her and it wins constant, you can. Ah, sick. I see. Send a request to your parents icing the door. I'll see what I can do. I do want to avoid adding too many friends and other well-known people into the game, because I want to first focus on my own stuff first, and then later I can add them afterwards, so I don't have to adjust them during development. It seems like a bit easier. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. Let me know if I miss anything in chat, but welcome everyone who dropped in. Welcome. Making systems that they work first and foremost, and Q&A, and QA before release. Yeah, quality assurance. I want to release my game at some point in the future. This is what how far I got. And this... Oh, wait, hang on. Where's my Unity game? Okay, there we go. And this is how far I am with Unity. Wait, I'll compile it. God damn it. It was working earlier. It's fine. I'll just undo something in the locomotion. Can I maybe delete this? Wait, I can't. What if I cannot. Maybe I have to just delete from here. Okay, now it should work. The only reason I know this is because my dumb is trying to make a TTRPG rulebook and it's working but hella jank. Yeah. Okay, finally, there we go. At the moment, I made the mech movable, but I'm trying to figure out how to recreate everything from Unreal Engine into Unity. On a theoretical level, it shouldn't be too difficult, as long as they sort of move the same. I just need to make it fly. But I don't know a lot about C# scripting. Unreal Engine has blueprint scripting, which is like a lot more faster, but it's not really the best way to make the game. But it's absolutely possible. How do I... There you go. Oh god. Yeah. Wait, I can't change anything here. Oh, weird. Yeah. Oh, hang on, let me read this. Dios Bellum. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Did you assign a physics skeleton to the model as well? No, I don't think I have. Keep in mind, I am very new with, Wait, this is armature. No. What I mean? No, wait, these are the models. This is the armature. This is spine. How do I... Yeah, as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I am here to try. I saw that your model and you had its legs moving while this one's staying static. Oh, yeah, that's because I didn't do anything with animation yet. And this way, put this back up. If I remember correctly. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. But thank you, All Hail Bra Boy. Thank you. AI? No. Blueprint function library. Characters, AI. Character animation. Okay, there we go. This is the blueprint. This is the blank space grounds. Oh, wait. How do I... Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. It uses blend space depending on which direction you're moving. You move forward, you move to the side. So it's not animated, it's just like swapping between poses depending on how fast you are moving and which direction. Can I click this away? Oh god, okay, there we go. If I move fast, it'll just lean forward. So it's not animated, it's kind of like switching between poses depending on speed and direction. actually really happy with how this worked, but how the hell am I supposed to make this work in Unity? Alright. Space is jump. Double tap space is flying. Oh boy. Check characters for the animations, but for controls it might be on a pawn-based folder. Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna focus on animation later. First I do want to focus on control. Windows layout. There you go. Does this actually work? Oh wow, it does work. I need to fix the camera because I can't look up. Wait, what? Why can't I look up? Holy shit! This is like pixelated. Can I play with this? Cool. I accidentally made like a low poly PlayStation game. Let me zoom out. Okay, enough fooling around. Let's actually. I think I had it like this. It's the model. It's the character. Where is? AI navigation. I think this is for character AI. Or is it actually a different kind of AI? I don't know. Check the character scripts perhaps to find the controls, while a camera script for viewport angle locks. I do have that. I think it's in here. Virtual camera. I call it virtual camera because it's probably like... let's see. Main camera perhaps? Precision rotation. I don't see anything that looks like a clamp. I'm just throwing shit at the wall to see what might help you. So, no, you are absolutely fine. I'll take all the help that I can get. Because I have no idea what I'm doing either. No, not a very random projection. Field of view axis. Could be planes. Might be this one then. Offset, length, camera slide, distance, damping. Never use Unity, only Unreal Engine. Managed to break and find some skybox settings. Oh lordy. I mean, if people can make Silk Song in Unity, and then I can make something in 3D in Unity. I think, but... Lens... Alright, hang on. I have an idea. I consult the video tutorial.
Something like 75 or maybe 7. To prevent this, we can just change the look limit to something like...
Okay, there we go. Camera settings. Look limits. Maybe that would help. Wait, that is Unreal Engine. There we go. Aim. It doesn't show limit at all. Dutch! Wow, that is freaky. Alright, never touch that ever again. Transform. You got a tutorial. Yeah, but the tutorial doesn't really do the exact thing that I wanted to do. Besides, the tutorial is like using an older version of Unity, so not everything is the same, which is a problem. Tracking targets, give you guides, precision control, noise. Something with damping. I wonder what happens if I crank it up to 13.83. Well, kind of the same. Okay, back to point 1. Input, see if there's any camera controls in with a camera lock. Yeah, let me check. Good idea. But we're in this together. Anyone else has ideas or a thing? Please backseat. Backseat game dev. Alright, I don't think it's in here. Virtual camera. Check the input, which would be input system actions. Okay, that's not it. Textures, materials, scripts, maybe. Controller, locomotion input. Okay, there we go. Locomotion look. You can't see this, but I did open up a new window, but it's only for input, and it doesn't say anything about camera movement at all. So I really think I should be in here. So this is the main camera, this is the virtual camera. Click plane, lens. Camera distance. Avoid obstacles. No, maybe not. Alright, I gotta look this up. Unity camera look limit. Unity discussion, how to limit camera angle. Alright, perfect. Let me take a look see. God damn it, it's all in C#. I guess I could look into that. Can I show... Oh, probably really shouldn't. I think it's fine because it doesn't show anything spicy. Let's see. This is play controller. This is play locomotion input. There is a look input, but I don't see anything about a look limit. Try dummy camera as an item itself. Okay, okay. Output, environment, stack, rendering, projection, rotation, scale. No, don't do that. Being paints physical camera. This is so weird. I really think it's something in the code that I did. Is this the map? Could be the controller. Can I show the controller? I wonder. Hang on, let's see. Is it game capture? No. Is it window capture? Let me try this. Please, please, please don't show anything that I don't want it to show. Call this window capture code. Okay, it doesn't show anything yet. I'm looking for... Okay, there we go. Microsoft Visual Studio. Oh god. Is it showing anything explicit? No, I don't think it is. It's hiding me. Damn it. Or dampen it. Transform. Hit the screen. Okay, there we go. Let's just start. Okay, there we go. Can I put this all the way down? Yeah. There it is. Lock it in. Get it right, but I'm trying to figure it out. Something's hiding and it's annoying. I know. I know the feeling. This is probably why I should focus on game dev on my own time, so I don't have to fumble it during live on stream. But it's my decision. Can I zoom? Oh, I can. Look at this. All right, you guys can see the code that I'm looking at. Final character controller, default execution order, component space movement, camera settings. Oh wait, there it is. Look limit V. It's a public float. It's in camera settings. Okay, can I hide this? I can. Okay. Camera settings. It might be main camera. Or maybe I put it in here. I did not. Global. No, not it. I remember something about that in the tutorial. Rendering camera. Where the hell is the camera settings? Oh wait, it doesn't collapse everything. Okay, no, I'll collapse it by hand. Precision, rotation, scale, projection. Like it's apparent. Yeah, maybe. Output? No, nothing. Let me pull this up again. Where is this? Final character controller. Alright, let me check that. Final character controller. Did I? Okay. Controls look. Just seem like controller locomotion input. Right, it's showing it in here. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. It's called Paradise Model, but this is Paradise character. This is where I need to look for. Look sense. Let's make this 180. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh boy. It kind of works, but not in the way that I wanted to do. That's a problem. Wait, why is it 89? It should be like 90. Maybe it's minus 90 then? Oh god. Yeah, okay, that's not the way to go. What if I put it on fucking 45? This sucks. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I did put it on 89. How do I... Let's put this on 5. Let's see what happens. Oh god, that is so sensitive. That's what that does. Let me put this back to 0.1. Can I save this? How do I save this? It's like a apply all. There you go. Add another look limit called look limit V and do a negative V limit of minus 10. And code. Okay. Look limit underscore V and a 10. I don't think this is gonna work. No, I can't look higher than that. That is so weird.
Nut.
Yeah. Akmar. Thank you for the basket. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the water. Give me a second. We're gonna drink water right now. Everyone drink some water. Oh, give me a sec. Alright. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the hug as well, Akmar. Much appreciated. Alright, let me bring the coat back. Again? Alright, fine. Drinking water again. I'm not sure about that. The thing is, where does it call the limits? Because I don't think it uses it anywhere. Hang on, can I look for it? No, it doesn't seem to Okay, there it is. Okay, here it is. There's the clamp. Alright, I found it. Camera rotation Y equals math.clamp. Camera rotation Y minus look sense V times play locomotion input look input Y look sense look limit V. I mean that's it. That's the thing. But check for the floats. I'm checking. Yeah, I don't think this does anything at all because it doesn't get called in here at all. Playcam transportation quaternion.euler y0f. Well, why does it clamp at the most? Okay, let me delete this piece of code. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, did I mess up? No, I didn't. It's just get rid of this. What is this? No, I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see. Look limit V. What if I put it on 99? Oh god. Yeah, no, it just doesn't get higher than this. That is so weird. Alright, let me put this back to 89. Let me go back to the tutorial.
75 or maybe 70, and now you can see it's not doing it anymore. And at this point, we have reached the end of video.
Wait, hang on.
So I'm.
He does look
It's not doing it
upwards.
anymore. And at this point, we have.
Right there. Can I can't. Wait, hang on. Yeah, look at that. He's looking upwards. Huh? What am I missing? Look sense HV.
We've reached the end of video 1. So I'm gonna actually go into a demo and just show you guys.
Okay, wait. Let's back up. I put this on like 20. And I put this on at 70. god. It just makes things extra sensitive. Okay, that's not the way to go. Huh? I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire thing again. No. Check factors, see if it checks for the limit. Especially if you feel like something might be there if you reverse the limit to be both negative and positive. The factors? Let me say that. I mean, this is the base. I think we can make this. Actually, these are floats. Okay, there it is. Player locomotion inputs. Private factor 2. Yeah. 0. Let's see it. Wait, below. Factor 3. Oh, wait. Can I shove this a little bit to the... Okay, there we go. Forward, right movement direction, camera right, player input movement input, camera forward, X, Y. New velocity, run acceleration, delta time. This is move character, this add drag to the player. I don't know. Right forward. What is this game about? Yeah, we're recording. Welcome. It's about robots, but I'm kind of like falling apart at showing how I'm doing it. But it's supposed to be looking like. Wait. Can I put this away? There you go. I'm trying to make it look like this. This is Unreal Engine, but I'm trying to make it do it in Unity. This way. Back up. There we go. You're welcome, Rooftop Koreans. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we're gonna look at the tutorial once again.
One thing I will note is the what the action problem state function.
Yeah.
So we can just auto implement this for all. We'll go now that
It's not quite it.
Because I want to clamp how high or low of an angle that you can so that we don't spin around vertically a weird way. Then let's create a vector 2 to store our current camera rotation, and another vector 2 called player target rotation because we're going to need both our
Yeah, I followed this to the letter.
So we're about to implement our camera logic.
Look sense floats. Let me check. I gotta go. Camera rotation x plus equals look sense h times player locomotion input dot look input dot x. Rotation y clamp. Rotation y look sense. Look limit. Oh wait. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm trying to make it work. Turnian, Eulers. It's all Greek to me. Like I'm kind of afraid to change anything of the code in here. It's just only calling this once per tick. There you go. I really don't think I can change anything in here. Wait, let me pull this back in there.
And it's usually recommended to do all the camera rotation after all movement logic. So we're going to put this in our built-in late update function for mono behaviors. The first thing that we do here is add to our camera's x rotation by our look sense horizontal times our look input.x. For our camera y rotation, we're going to want to clamp this value with our look limit. So use mathf.clamp, then we're going to take our current camera y rotation and subtract the look sense vertical times our look input y. And the last two arguments are our negative and positive clamp values, which we set using the look limit v. This will make it so that we can't look above or below our look limit along our y rotation axis. Then we basically do the same thing with our player's target rotation as we did with the camera, but we only need to do it for the X rotation. Then for now, we can just set our player's rotation to the X component of the target rotation, but we're going to change this up a little bit later on in the tutorial so that our player has a fixed rotation speed. So that's why I'm doing this here.
Wait. Later on in the tutorial?
Finally, we also set the actual camera transforms rotation to the proper value. Let's test this out. So back in play mode, you can see everything is working properly. Our camera is looking around, our player is turning, and our input actions are moving us in the correct direction, whether I press forward or sideways. Before we go any further, I want to show you guys how to easily turn this into a third-person controller, and then we can swap between the two if we want. Let's apply our changes to the...
Okay, wait, hang on. I have the sneaking suspicion that... Oh, wait, it's not showing. Okay, there we go. I have the sneaking suspicion that... Can I make this super sensitive? I cannot. Let's make it 2. No, it just stuck to that. Yeah! Verica! Well, hang on. Another raid. My goodness. Hello, I'm known as Succeeded Genome, and welcome to my humble home. Play horror games, fun games, to art streams, sympathy. Yeah. Oh, Composer, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Go check out Verica. Currently playing Elden Ring Night Rain of the twitch.tv/Verica. Go check her out. Also, thank you so much for the raid. Hang on. Also, welcome to you, dogs. Good to see you. Good to see you. For you, Verica, I think I'm gonna do this one. Oh, I think this one would be pretty cool. Oh no, wait. Let's do. Then I'm gonna go with this one. Open up. Hey, there's someone at the door.
No.
Yep. Thank you for the raid, Verica. Yeah. Thank you. Raiders, if you need to be somewhere, don't let me keep you, and do take care of yourself. Drink some food, eat some water, have a nap, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Wait, that was cool. Oh, thanks. I always have like raid animation before whenever someone raids into me, and I think that one, I don't think I've shown that one as often before. But yeah, I feel like a couple more of those. For those who is wondering what I'm doing, I'm working in game dev stuff, but it's not really working out too well. But I'm trying to recreate my old project from Unreal Engine back into Unity. So this works, but not in Unity yet. And I can pick up weapons, I can shoot them. I can fly, I can shoot enemy robots. Can I drop in? Yeah, I can. Let me drop this one too. Need to head to work, have a good stream, I'll be back to like, not a problem. Good luck with work, and thank you once again for the raid. Dodging bullets here. Oh. Oh, this is jank. So yeah, this is the old game project I've been working on for the past couple of years. I couldn't work on it as much as I wanted to because of a whole bunch of other stuff in, live stuff happening. But mostly, I couldn't work on this due to work itself. So now that I essentially quit my job, mostly due to my medical affliction, I decided to use the extra free time to just completely focus on game dev. But so far, I couldn't do a lot, and this is what I have at the most in Unity. It's jank but has smoothness beyond the Euro jank, a step above. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Recreating entire projects from scratch into Unity is a lot harder than it looks, mostly because I don't have a lot of, or any Unity experience at all. And think coding everything in C# is a bit tricky because there's no base that everyone can work off of, from what I understood. But I'm trying, damn it, I'm trying. There's just like this weird clamp that I can't look upwards, which is kind of pissing me off. So now I'm here trying to figure out together with chat to see if I can make it work right. Yeah. Let's see, did I miss anything? I don't think I have. So for some reason, it's kind of like locks it between. Current drag. No, it's not this. It's this. Like one of the key things is movement, but that can really hinder a game, and that is some smooth movement. The right camera and acceleration too is. Yeah. At the moment, I'm trying to unclamp the clamp, but it's kind of like stuck in. Can I show this again? Yeah, so I can't look higher than this. This is the highest I can go. It's stuck at like directly here, which is fine, but I can't look higher than this. I really don't know. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Tomcat 93. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'll figure this out sooner or later, otherwise I have to use some drastic measures. I don't think it's this. Look limit V is set to 89. There's no look limit H or horizontal. Any development lovely will not even pretend it's just going with first. Not a problem. Also, welcome first time chatter, Lemon Dev dude. I've only worked in the Unreal Engine, so trying to learn Unity is a bit more trickier. So I'm trying to learn how to look directly upwards, but I can't. I can look directly downwards. I can fly, but in Unity I can't look higher than this, which is really weird. So now I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do that. I've got to replace some Y looks sense, player look input Y looks sense. Look limit V. What if I put this at a minus? Is that gonna make any difference? I don't know. Let's try that. Maybe it's gonna break the entire game. Oh lordy. Okay, that's definitely not a good thing. Okay, don't do that. That's gonna break the entire thing. Let's see. I mean, I guess what it could do is look into camera movements in Unity. Unity camera movement relative to camera. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe DPS camera movement. I gotta go do some stuff, and I'm not sure if I'll make it by the time you finish stream. Have a good stream, Gino, and good luck with it. Not a problem. Thank you for helping me out, Ryan, and good luck with your stuff. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna struggle with this until I'm getting tired and end the stream. But you know what? This is part of the journey, and I need to do this sooner or later. If anything, if this doesn't work out, there's still the other game engine I want to take a look at. Sandbox, which is made by the guy that made Gary's mod. And Valve made like a deal with the guy that anything made with Sandbox can be released on Steam for free. And you can even earn money off of it. But it sounds really good, which is pretty a good deal. It's also a very robust engine, but I'm still kind of unsure about switching over from Unity to Sandbox. especially when it's a brand new engine. Because I forgot that I did. Wait, what? Wait, didn't I switch this back? I did. Oh, I didn't save. Ah, right. Yeah. If I'm getting stuck here, then my game dev journey is at a premature end. There's no gravity yet, but I'm gonna figure that out sooner or later. I'm just gonna Google this. When in doubt, Google. It might help. Camera clamp. Oh, this video is like 45 minutes long. This one's 21 minutes long. Make a pro third-person camera, Unity plus Cinemachine plus something else. I'm gonna skim through this.
Slick third-person camera, Unity 6, zoom, smooth features, mouse rotation. In this video, we're building on the Unity 6 input system tutorial we did
This video is 10 months old, so it should be fine.
earlier, and taking things up a notch. We're setting up a full third-person camera controller using Cinemachine and the new input system, including mouse and gamepad support. By the end, you'll have a fully working camera rig that orbits, zooms, and syncs with player movement. If you guys like tutorials like this, hit subscribe. I post Unity tutorials like this every week. Thanks.
Oh, by the way, this guy is from Factory Studios. You know what? I'll share a link in chat. There you go. And in case people are watching the VOD for whatever reason, which is fine, the title of the video is "Make a Pro Third-Person Camera, Unity plus Cinemachine plus Input System." And this is for posterity reasons. In case someone tries to look back into my old game dev videos and try to figure out what I did or what I looked up to make something work. There's also more for myself, so I don't get lost.
This works in any 3D project you guys have seen. The tabs on the screen. You can view later on or down the line below. First thing we're going to do is install Cinemachine. So go to Package Manager, look up 3D Registry, and then type in Cinemachine. You should see Cinemachine.
Yeah, that's what I've already done.
So that's it, install. Let's close the Package Manager. Now in our hiring window, we'll right click, we'll go to Cinemachine, we'll add a Cinemachine camera. We'll call this third
God, this guy's using a Cinemachine camera instead of the... That's fine.
person. Okay, now third person camera. The first thing we're going to do is assign the player to the tracking target slot. So that makes sure that the camera will follow the player. The next thing we'll do is position control. Select orbital follow. And go to rotation control. Select rotation composer. Once you've done that, you'll see that the Cinemachine orbital follow component. There's a box to add an input controller. Let's go ahead and add the input controller here. At this point, you should be able to play and rotate around your character. So we're able to rotate with our mouse, right and left, up and down. You can see as you go down, flip through the ground plane. There's an easy way to fix this by going to the vertical axis.
Why am I not using this one? Hang on, can I swap this? So this is dummy camera. Let me check. What did he do?
Play the player to the track. Okay, in our third person camera, the first thing we're going to do to Cinemachine, we'll add a Cinemachine camera.
Did I maybe add a wrong camera? Okay, Cinemachine camera. There you go. Can I maybe delete this? No camera's rendering. Oh god, did I mess up? Okay, that's how it works. Wait, but that's not a camera. Oh. Let me double check to make sure that I got it right.
Call this like install. Let's go to Cinemachine, and we'll add a Cinemachine camera. We'll call
Yeah.
this third person cam. Okay,
Okay, let's try that first. Let's call this third person cam. Uh-huh.
our third person camera, the first thing we're going to do is assign the player to the tracking target slot. So that makes sure that
Player tracking target slot. I gotcha. Would be this one. Is that it? It doesn't really show. Wait, that is supposed to be a camera, right? Did I... Yeah, no, it is a set machine camera. Okay, I'm just gonna follow this bit by bit, just to make absolutely sure that I didn't miss anything.
The next thing we'll do is go to Food Target Slot. So that makes sure that the camera will follow the player. The next thing we'll do is go to Position Control, select Orbital Follow.
Orbital Follow?
Rotational Control, and select Rotation Composer. Once
Orbital Follow and Rotation Composer. Alright. Where is it? Orbital Follow and Rotation Composer. Alright, I got you.
once you've done that, you'll see that in the Cinemachine Orbital Follow component, there's a box to add an
Input controller. Okay. But it doesn't still render it.
input controller. Let's go ahead and add the input controller here by clicking the button. At this point, you should be able to play and rotate around your character. So we're able to rotate with our mouse, right and left, up and down. You can see as you go down.
I don't think it's working. I mean, the character's moving around, but it's not really working at all. I think I'm missing something. A Cinemachine brain is required in this scene. Okay, a brain, I guess. How? Huh? How is it not working? So if I click this, it renders it, but if I click it away, it's gone. I think I am missing something. I did exactly what the guy did in the video.
There's an easy way to fix that.
Oh, mysterious.
You'll right click, go to Cinemachine.
Yeah, that's exactly what I clicked. Cinemachine camera. And I renamed this.
Okay, in our third person camera, the first thing we're going to do
I
is
direct the player into the tracking target.
that makes sure that the camera follows the player. The next thing we'll do is position
Yeah, that's all I did. I mean,
rotation. Once you've done that, you'll see that the Cinemachine
this is what happens if I follow multiple different tutorials, because they each have a very different approach in the same thing, and they don't really align well together. Huh. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Let's see. Do I need to press something? Nothing. Display 1, no cameras rendering. Why not? The camera's right there. You use this. Let me double check the video. There might be like a setting that I missed. Untagged default says. No, that's pretty much the same as what I had. Wait, maybe there's something in the comments. know, the comments doesn't really say anything. Oh boy. I think we're gonna get stuck with the camera for a while here. Alright, I'm gonna fiddle with this for a bit until... That's weird. Okay, wait, there we go. Okay. Huh? No, this is just the same. Huh. Can I maybe click this off? Okay, how about now? So if I click this away... No, it can't. Alright, let me delete the cinema machine brain. Okay, I think I know what it is. It's probably like a bit of code that says focus on something called the dummy camera or something, or maybe camera main. And so this is turned off. And this doesn't work. Base. Okay, wait. Is there any render type or something that I need to look into? No, nothing. No, it just... Composition, target tracking. Alright, let me check the code for a bit. Maybe there's like... Must be something I'm missing. This is why I stick to art. Like, I can make 2D art, I can make 3D art, I can do texturing, I can do rigging, animating, and all that stuff. But when it comes to code, I'm like jumping into deep waters without a floaty. Is there anything that calls the camera, I wonder? So locomotion input. Is there anything for camera in here? Like controls, input actions? No, this is for like moving the character. Controller, components base, camera settings. Locomotion inputs. No, I don't think it calls a camera. Oh, wait! No, wait, I think I get it. It's probably a component. Play locomotion map? Look? No. Might have to drag and drop a script into something. But I don't get why it doesn't work for this one. Turn this off, then that turns off. And this doesn't work. Turn this on, then it works. Yeah, Sai! You're really check of all trades, aren't you? Impressive. Oh, thank you. Also, welcome. I try. C# coding is pretty difficult. Trying to make the camera work, but so far, no luck. And it's mostly because I'm using 2 different tutorials at the same time. I mean, the character can look around, which is nice, but I can't look higher than this. So if there's like a target right above me, I can't look at it. But I'm trying. I'm working on it. Yeah. Still, I might have to do the whole thing. Wait, hang on. Maybe we can. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, I think I can do that. Main camera. Make this untagged. Does that work? No, it does not. By golly, I'm trying. I think now you're making your own game too. I'm envious of skills. Envious. Well, I'm envious of your whole UEF world. I think we both have envious about something. I had that with like multiple artist friends. There's this guy who's like really good at pretty much everything, but he's envious of me because I'm good at one specific thing, or it was something like that. Oh man, I hope that, I haven't seen the guy in ages, but I only knew him through school. I managed to make this using a whole bunch of tutorials about starting how to make character move, how to make camera move, and it works. It's jank, but the worst jank is the NPCs aren't really working correctly. I mean, yeah, they can... Oh, look at me. They can shoot at me, but it's not quite right. And the worst part is that they get stuck on each other. Like, look at this. Stop shooting me. Okay, let me jump down and try to dodge bullets. I made you and I can unmate you. Kidnapping. Alright, I think they lost me. Pop. So I'm trying to recreate this in Unity. And the first hurdle is camera movements. So I can look upwards at that guy in the tower. But in Unity I can't do that because there's like some clamp thing going on. The thing what I'm gonna do is like delete the whole camera setup thing because it's not really working out for me. Wait, where did he go? Oh, I shot him. Ugh. To be honest, I think I'd much rather just make 3D models and character and an animation instead of like programming the whole thing. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not as effective in it. Oh wow, thanks guys. Let me bring you, and who else? You. Oh, it's gonna take a long time before I manage to recreate the entire thing in Unity. Wee. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and just continue working in Unreal Engine. I think I can ask Chocolate for AI help, as in AI behavior, because they get stuck like on the terrain and environment and on each other, which is not ideal. At least I can have turrets and place them wherever I want them to. Oh, right. The other reason why I wanted to switch over to Unity is because of this. I'll show you guys. This thing. So it's supposed to be an item that you can pick up and bring to the to finish the level, but this thing is super jank and I just cannot make it work the way I want it to. I guess I can turn it into an NPC where you can pick up and it doesn't break, but I don't know, the whole thing is built on hopes and dreams, so I think I might as well just start again from scratch. Oh, buddy. How the hell am I supposed to make this work? Alright, back to reality. First order of business, make this work with the camera that I want it to work. This is so weird. I could delete the whole thing, but Excuse me. Before I delete anything, I need to check something. Okay, it's not packages. Input, no. Or info, no. Scene, probability, as a model. I'm looking for controller. Oh wait, there it is. Can I use I can't. Does this work? I mean, it's a script, but it doesn't. Okay, okay. So I don't want to use this. But if I click this away, like this is now deactivated. This thing should be working, but it doesn't work. How can I make this the main camera? Let me reactivate this. This thing is working. What did I do to make this work? Like this. I actually won't be needing this actually. Wait, what? Virtual camera. Main camera. Dummy camera. Okay, there we go. Random type base. No. Universal digital camera data script, but it doesn't show anything. That is so weird. Add brain. Remove this. Cinema brain, but it doesn't actually. You see what I'm dealing with? It's not working. Main camera, nothing. How do I make this the main camera? That's the question. I guess I could delete this and try again from scratch, but no. This is the tag. That shouldn't matter. Output channel. No, nothing. Round robin. Blend in. This is so weird. Unity is weird. This is what I get for following tutorials on YouTube. Look.
Then install. Let's close the package manager. And now in our hierarchy window, we'll right click, go to sim machine, we'll add a sim machine camera.
Yeah, that's what I did. Sim machine camera. I renamed to third person cam. I dragged it into the tracking target. Orbital follow. Rotation composer. I think input controller. At this point, you should be able to play and rotate around your character. And it should look like this, but it doesn't. So, what am I missing? This is quite curious. Okay, what if I just change it back to default? No, this is default. How do I... No canvas rendering. Nothing. Windows layout. Go back in here so I can at least see these two. Sample scene. Third person cam. No, let's delete this. So this works. I was thinking maybe there's like a script that calls for the dummy camera or main camera instead of the cinema scene camera. Why is the Dutch angle so extreme with this thing? Oh, oh, this is bad. Now the whole thing is broken. Wait, what? It's doing this automatically. What? Stop it. Stop. Stop doing it. No. What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna just... Don't save. Something broken. It's not working. Oh, lordy. Maybe I just stick to drawing. Maybe just hire a programmer, but I'd rather try to do this on my own so I can work on this on my own pace. But on my own pace, it's never gonna get released. What to do? All right, I'm rebooting the project because for some reason it just keeps moving. Okay. Okay. It should be back to where it was before, right? Yes. All right, that's a start. Oh wait, there we go. Play camera. Wait, maybe this is what I was looking for. Okay, let's try that. Cinema scene camera. Let's call this third person cam. Wait, what? Come on. No. Grab this. It's not working. Okay, wait, he did something like orbital follow and rotation composer. A tracking target is for... Oh, right, tracking target is, of course, the player. Wait, it's not working. Oh, wait, not that one. Oh, that's why it's not working. Because it can't really use a third person... Then why the... Oh god, I think I accidentally... Yep. Hang on, give me a sec. I accidentally opened DaVinci Resolve by misclicking the... I have made zero progress for the past 2 hours. This is making negative progress. Oh man. I know it's supposed to be like a... What's it called? A game dev stream, but I'm doing zero game dev because I'm like fumbling around in the engine. But this is actually the... Come on, click this away. Okay, there we go. It was like booting up DaVinci Resolve, but I had to wait until it's like loaded up. There we go. I mean, it says that's a camera, but it doesn't look like one. Click this away. Yeah, it's not working. Oh. I think I know what it is. This tutorial probably needs some setup before doing this. So I'm probably missing some settings that this guy didn't explain. Oh lordy. The reason why I want to do a game dev stream today is so I can focus more on game dev. For the past couple of weeks, actually months, I barely did any game dev, and I'm not really making a lot of progress with with the game itself. So I need to get back into the flow of things. But so far, it's I gotta admit, it's a bit of a challenge. But I can't give up now. I have to keep going. Yeah. Yeah, I really think there's some sound that I'm missing.
Machine. You should see Cinemachine 3.13. That's the current
January
version
31st,
of the
2025.
So let's hit
Yes,
install.
I have
Let's
it.
close the package manager, and now in our hierarchy window, we'll right click, we'll go to Cinemachine, we'll add a Cinemachine camera. Call this third person cam. Okay, in our third person camera, the first thing we're going to do is assign the player to the tracking target slot. So that makes sure that the camera will follow.
It's so weird that it doesn't work.
Select
Fine, let's try a different tutorial. Maybe third-person camera setup. Something that's not like 3 years old. It's preferably like a year old or something. Maybe this one would work.
I'm Dan, Factory Studios, and in this Unity tutorial, we're building.
Also, I know the video is like very soft because I'm trying to skim through it. This entire video is like 45 minutes long, and the only thing that I'm interested in is camera movement, and that's it.
You're probably ready for this, right? If you haven't seen the first video, start there. The link.
Wait, what? Start there. Okay, fine. I'll go to that first video then. This is the perfect next step after my. Wait, what? But. And it just links to this video that I've already seen.
Smooth features and mouse rotation. In this video, we're building on the Unity 6 input system.
Okay, hang on. Is there like anything else I'm missing?
Up a notch. We're setting up a full third-person camera controller using Cinemachine and the new input system.
New input system.
Mouse and gamepad support. By the end.
Comment says, I highly recommend linking the prerequisite video to this one where you make an action map or otherwise make it clear that this builds on top of that one. And specify where to find it in the voiceover. You already put in the work to make the video do a little bit more. Photo video viewers. So there is a prerequisite video? Oh lordy. Fine. Unity third person camera. Let's start with camera. 5 years ago. Oh lordy. Man, most recent one is the it's a video that I just saw, but it's not working. I guess I could try an older tutorial, but it's not gonna be up to date. 7 months ago. Okay. This is from the official Unity
In this video,
channel.
we're going to be looking at cameras that follow player-controlled characters. This is the 4th video in the Cinemachine series. In
Oh,
previous
Jesus.
videos, we have looked at Cinemachine basics and the types of cameras you can use. Cinemachine and timeline.
There is so much research to be done
2D
just for having a
cameras
camera
with
move
gaem.
exactly the way I want it
Find the
to.
links those videos
Even if it's like
in
something
the
basic.
description below. If you want to follow along with this video, download the Starter Assets third-person character pack from the Unity Asset Store.
Update
This is
Cinemachine.
version 2, indicated by the red Cinemachine icon on the main camera. Go to Window, Package Management, and open the Package Manager. We need to upgrade to Cinemachine 3. The Starter Assets pack will update to Cinemachine 3 easily, with no issues. But this does not
Do I have Cinemachine 3?
mean that all other projects will update as easily. Cinemachine 3 is a major version change from Cinemachine 2, and the API and data
Oh,
format will
lordy.
change significantly. For other projects, first ensure to make a backup of your project. Then you can follow the instructions in the Cinemachine upgrade guide. The link can be found in the video description below. Be aware some projects may require a lot of work to update successfully. Starter Assets, however, will update very easily. From the Unity registry, update to Cinemachine version 3. You can now see the blue Cinemachine 3 icon here on the main camera. Player follow camera is still using Cinemachine version 2 components, so click on the Upgrade Now button to update.
think I might have to do this in my own free time instead of like streaming myself doing this. I was hoping that I would be able to make the camera work, but so far no luck at all. The whole stream just falls apart. What do you guys think? Should I just keep going, trying to make it work, or should I just end it for now and try to have a proper setup for next stream? Because I don't want to spend the next 4 hours trying to make one small thing work and not being able to do it. I mean, I can keep going, no problem. But if I'm not making progress at all, then it's gonna be rough. Wait, what? Oh no, don't do that. Okay, there we go. How do I focus on something? Okay, there we go. Can I focus on this? No. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing G. F is for focus. I'm trying to focus around the character, but I seem to be misclicking it. Good enough. Okay, fine. I'm gonna bite the bullet. Where is... So this guy says... Yeah, Sin Machine series. This is like a whole series. And this is the 4th video, but... Let's see, types of Sin Machine cameras, timeline. I guess I can stick with this one.
In previous videos, we have looked at Cinemachine basics and the types of cameras you can use. Cinemachine and timeline for animated sequences. 2D Cinemachine cameras for 2D games. You can find the links to those videos in the video description below. If you want to follow along with this video, download the Starter Assets third-person character pack from the Unity Asset Store.
Huh?
You will see this is using Cinemachine version 2, indicated by the red Cinemachine icon on the main camera. Go to Window, Package Management and open the Package Manager. We need to upgrade to Cinemachine 3. The Starter Assets pack will...
Okay, let me double check this. I think I already had that. Window... Packaging... or Package Management. Package Management. All packages. Cinemachine. Yeah, no, this is 3.1.6, February 25th, 2026. Yeah, I think this is as up to date as it can be. Alright, so off to a good start.
Update to Cinemachine 3 easily, with no issues. But this does not mean that all the projects will update easily. Cinemachine 3 is a major version change from Cinemachine 2, and the API and data format have changed significantly. For the projects, first ensure to make a backup of your project.
It's a
Then
bit
you
large
can
for
follow
you
the
guys.
instructions in the Cinemachine upgrade guide. The link can be found in the video description below. Be aware some projects may require a lot of work
Can
to
I make the
update
subtitles a
successfully.
bit smaller?
Starter Assets, however, will update very easily. From the Unity registry, update to Cinemachine version 3. We can now see
Does
the
that
blue
work?
Cinemachine 3 icon appear on the main camera. The player follow camera is still
Oh, you
using
guys can't see
Cinemachine
this.
version 2 components, so click on the Upgrade Now button to update this. It will prompt you to upgrade. Click on the Upgrade Entire Project to Cinemachine 3 button. All the data is maintained. The Cinemachine version 2 components are now replaced.
So
Cinemachine
far, I'm
version
not
3
learning
components.
anything about camera. It's just... Okay, there you go.
We are going to look at the different types of cameras you could use to follow playable characters. We will cover third-person aim cameras, free-look cameras, pan and tilt cameras, and overhead cameras. So there's a range of player-controlled character cameras. Choosing the right one depends on the type of game you are making. Third-person follow is recommended for over-the-shoulder cameras, first-person cameras and cameras with aiming reticles, where precise aiming control is needed. It has built-in obstacle avoidance. However, rotation control is not implemented by Cinemachine and is delegated to the character controller. Free-look is very easy to set up and is very configurable, but is not recommended for over-the-shoulder cameras where
Let me
to
skip
game
ahead
object,
because this...
Cinemachine and add a third-person aim camera.
Wait,
Set
that's
the
what I
player
have.
armature as the tracking target. This is the type of camera you would use for a third-person style game. It uses a third-person follow position control and a third-person aim component to keep the camera at a mostly fixed point relative to the target. The vertical arm length can be adjusted to set the height of the camera. The camera distance can be set to move the camera closer to the player. The camera side slider moves the camera from right shoulder to left shoulder. This type of camera doesn't handle rotation. Instead, you will need to create a character controller script to handle character movement and rotation. The player armature in the standard assets comes with its own third-person controller script. During play mode, the camera stays in the same location over the player's shoulder as he moves around the map.
Free
Switch off
look.
the third-person aim camera and add a free look camera. Set the player armature as the tracking target. This uses an orbital follow, position control, and a rotation composer for rotation. This allows the user to control camera rotation around the player character. In the scene view, we can see it is using a 3-ring orbit style. This allows the camera to orbit around the player across the extent of these 3 rings. The ring in center is wider than the top and bottom, so you get a tapering at the top and bottom of the rotation. The orbital follow values can be adjusted for both horizontal and vertical axes independently. If you check recentering, this will return back to default values after 1 second of inactivity and will take 2 seconds to return to default values. These values can be changed. Recentering can be set for both horizontal and vertical, or just one of them. When recentering is unchecked, it will continue to use your new rotation values, even after mouse inactivity. If you only want to rotate on the vertical axis, make the horizontal range 0 for both min and max.
So far, it doesn't really say anything about scripting the camera behavior.
Or, if you only want horizontal rotation, 0 out the vertical range for both min and max. The top, center and bottom rings can be adjusted in height to restrict the area covered by the rotation. Here I have flattened it out a bit. If I set all the ring radius to 4, the camera will not move closer or further away from the target, but keep a constant distance. The radial axis can be used to adjust the distance the camera is away from the target. The orbit style can be changed to a sphere, which then rotates along a spherical orbit. Set the size of the sphere using the radius. Values can be set to restrict the rotations in the horizontal, vertical, and radial axes. The input is handled by a Cinemachine input axis controller component.
Okay.
This is using actions that come with Cinemachine. You can of course change these for your own if you want. Adjust the target offset of the rotation composer to raise the view up, then adjust the target offset Y of the orbit follow to lift the camera up on the Y-axis.
Wait, but this is still the third-person camera, but let me try that again.
Switch off the third-person aim camera and add a free look camera. Set the player armature as the tracking target. This uses an orbital follow for position control and a rotation composer for rotation. This
Okay. Wait, now I have 2 of these. The hell? Get out of here. Yeah, we'll be needing this because that doesn't work. Update methods, virtual camera, does it say anything about... Does this work, I wonder? Oh, that is awful. That is not what I want at all. Okay, hang on. Rotation composer. I wonder if this works. Wait, it says tracking target is dummy camera. I did the player instead. Oh, this is weird. Now it's... This feels like Armored Core, where the mech is kind of like lagging away from... Or the camera's lagging behind the mech. It's cool and all, but it's also not what I'm looking for. Okay. Can I undo the whole thing? It's such a weird setup just to make a camera work. Like, I'm running into all kinds of problems. Do I just start again from scratch? I think I might as well.
allows the user to control camera rotation around the player character. An look camera. Set the player armature as the tracking target. This uses an orbital follow for position control and a rotation composer for rotation. This allows the user to control camera rotation around the player character. In the scene view, we can see it is using a 3-ring orbit style. This allows the camera to orbit around the player across the extents of these 3 rings. The ring in center is wider than the top and bottom, so you get a tapering at the top and bottom of the rotation. The orbital follow values can be adjusted for both horizontal and vertical axes independently. If you check the recentering, this will return back to default values after 1 second of inactivity and will take 2 seconds to return to default values. These values can be changed. Recentering can be set for both
Oh, it just
horizontal
automatically
and
does that.
vertical, or just one of them. When recentering is
Yeah, I'm not
unchecked, it will
looking for
continue
that.
to use your new rotation values, even after mouse inactivity. If you only want to rotate on the vertical axis, make the horizontal range 0 for both min and max, or if you only want horizontal rotation, 0 out the vertical range for both min and max. The top, center and bottom rings can be adjusted in height to restrict the area covered by the rotation. Here I have flattened it out a bit. If I set all the ring radius to 4, the camera will not move closer or further away from the target. Keep a constant distance. The radial axis can be used to adjust the distance the camera is away from the target. The orbit style can be changed to a sphere, which then rotates along a spherical orbit. Set the size of the sphere using the radius. Values can be set to restrict the rotations in the horizontal, vertical, and radial axes. The input is handled by a Cinemachine input axis controller component. This is using actions that come with Cinemachine. You can of course change these via own if you want. Adjust the target offset of the rotation composer to raise the view up, then adjust the target offset Y of the orbit follow to lift the camera up on the Y axis. Now during play mode you have a nice rotation around the player with mouse movement, even as the player is moving.
Okay. How do I do that?
Via own if you want. Adjust the target offset of the rotation composer to raise the view
It's just
up,
a free look
then
camera.
adjust the target offset.
Okay. Well, time to delete the dummy camera. How did he add that again?
This allows a free look camera. Set the player armature as the tracking target. This uses an orbital follow for position control and a rotation composer for rotation.
Okay, that's that, but
will come 0.
what was the other
Camera
one?
is a sphere with a recall control and of course change area. Horizontal row gravity. Continue. These values, or just one of them. Recentering can be set for both horizontal and vertical, or just one of them.
He
When
did like
recentering is
another
unchecked, it will continue
thing
to use your new rotation
where
values, even after mouse inactivity. If you only want to
what's
rotate
it
the vertical
again?
axis, make the horizontal range 0 for both min and max, or if you only want horizontal rotation, 0 out the vertical range for both min and max. The top, center, and bottom rings can be adjusted in height. To
Also,
restrict
sorry
the
if I'm not
area
really
covered by the
focusing on
rotation.
chat or
Here I have
anything
flattened it
else.
out a bit. If I set all the ring radius to 4, the camera will not move closer or further away from the target. Keep a constant distance.
No, I think it's just
The
free look.
radial axis can be used to adjust the distance the camera is.
Okay. Alright, I haven't saved. I'm gonna delete this and add. Alright, so it's Cinemachine, target cameras, free look camera. Especially, we don't need that. Tracking target is okay. Also, it still doesn't work. Then it's probably like a different thing that's not working then. So doesn't matter if I add a different camera, it just doesn't work. I don't remember what I did to make the camera work at all. It's this one. Projection rendering maybe. Machine brain? I really have no idea. I think I'm just gonna wrap up today's stream as a 2-hour stream of me fumbling with the camera settings. It's really bad. I really want to try doing more game dev streams, but at this rate, I'm not really making a lot of progress just by fumbling with tutorials and trying to make sense of what they did. If I tell you what, next week I'm gonna plan another game dev stream, but for the next couple of days I'm gonna be locking in this. If I can get a solid footing in how to navigate through Unity, because at the moment I'm just fumbling, pressing buttons, and then I'm running into problems that I can't really make sense of it, then it's not gonna be a interesting game dev stream in my honest opinion. But unless you guys are completely fine with this, so just let me know and I'll see what I can do. But for now, I think I'm just gonna end it for today. Did I learn anything? Not really. Did I make any progress? Not at all. So that kind of sucks. So it's going to be a long road just to get to this point. It's already a stupid decision to switch engines, but I'm not really feeling it with Unreal Engine, mostly because of the how bloated this thing is. It loads up a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need, and then there's the whole thing with royalties that I'm not entirely sure of. Then again, it probably doesn't matter because I'm not gonna sell 1 million copies of this. But just in case, I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of smaller things that I'm unsure about, which is why I'm trying to switch over to Unity and focus more on Unity itself. But then a new game engine is coming on at the end of the month, Sandbox, which is made by Garesmont guy. It seems promising, but still, I want to at least learn Unity in case that also doesn't work. It's a whole bunch of other stuff, and at this point, I'm not sure if I'm getting anything done. But we'll see, I have to lock in. Alright. If anyone is still here, I can try sending you guys to someone else. Let's see. Give me a sec. I'm gonna write into... Oh man, so many options. If you guys have any suggestions, then I am all ears. Hey, I see myself. Oh wait, that's just... No wait, that's just Oh, that's a weird window. I think I'm gonna bring you guys to a friend of mine. Who have I not rated into yet? Alright. I think I got a target. Actually, wait, yeah. What about you? Yeah, let's see. Oh god, there's an ad playing. Oh, I'm gonna wait until the ad is over. This person's been streaming for 20 minutes. I think it's a perfect time to end stream. So sorry for the short stream once again. Because I'm really not making any progress and I can't really focus on trying to make the thing work. See if I can link it to you. I can. There we go. I'm gonna write into Wishy VT. Currently playing Grey Zone Warfare. What fits that TV says Wishy VT. Go check her out. I'm gonna take care of myself. Focus on game dev on my own free time. If I got something new, I can share it with the rest of you. But next week, I'm gonna try getting something done to show you guys. Also, welcome Lahai Mama, and good to see you. And sorry you got to chill out the stream. Thank you for the first stream, not a problem. I'm glad you enjoyed. I don't have any rate messages in mind for Wishy. You can go ahead with the Ox rate or Ox rate with an emote of your choosing, and I misspelled Ox rate. Can I? Oh, okay, there we go. I think that's it from me today. Sorry again for the short stream, but I think 2 hours is actually pretty good, all things considered. Next week, I'm gonna try streaming for a lot longer and trying to get a lot more stuff done. Lurking beneath the stream from beginning. Ah, I see. Thank you. Alright, thank you everyone for dropping by. Be nice to Wishy, and until next time. Bye-bye.
He's taking so many bullets. Auxilia, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. There we go. What have you been up to? Alarm. Well, this looks promising. Well, I'll take an M16. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. Am I hearing footsteps? I might be getting a little nervous, not gonna lie. There's some cool hats, but I don't think I need those. Look at that, they were just having a cozy dinner here. And I interrupted them. More food for me, I guess. But still a bit of game dev. How is it going over there? It's going great. I'm having a blast. I've been doing a lot of like Road to Vostok earlier today, and now I'm hopping onto some Grey Zone for the rest of the night. We're probably going to be playing for like 2 more hours from now on. And then I'll probably slowly head to bed.